The Enforcer is one of the player classes in Battlefield Hardline you can choose in your loadout. It is also one of the least chosen class in Battlefield Hardline. And I want to talk about this class in particular because I use it most of the time when playing Hardline, but I don't know why it is the least chosen. The Enforcer weapons are shotguns and battle rifles. Now, since you buy everything in Hardline, you don't have to go through the lengthy process of unlocking the battle rifles, because as much as shotguns are fun to use in certain times, they do make the game a bit easy and boring to play. So I'm gonna talk about the battle rifles the most. The battle rifles that are featured in the Enforcer class are split to both factions. The cops have the Scar H and the HCAR, and the criminals have the SA-58 OSW and the HK-51. Now, I use both the Scar H and the SA-58 when I'm in other factions, and I can quite understand why a lot of people neglect the battle rifles and go for the shotguns. That's of course if they ever chose the Enforcer class. You see, when using both the Scar H and the SA-58, you kinda see a noticeable recoil to both guns. I mean, let's be honest, these guns kick like a motherfucker. Especially when it comes to that first round. That first round kicks the most, and it kinda throws you all over the place. Adding to that is when you first buy the Scar H, you start with an iron sight. And when you buy the SA-58, you start with a 3.4 scope. Both not exactly ideal for either weapons. I mean, the Scar H iron sights is just terrible, especially with that first round recoil. And well, you're not gonna be able to benefit from that 3.4 scope on the SA-58 because of the high recoil. So you revert to the iron sights, and well, they are not the most perfect iron sights out there. I'll give you that. So after you get about 10 kills in both guns, you'll have the ability to buy sights for them. Now after you choose the suitable sight for them, they become better. A lot better. The recoil is still there and requires some learning to manage, but after that, your only problem is magazine capacity. Now battle rifles have 20+1 mags, and this is not exactly ideal for the most fast-paced battlefield you'll ever see, since that means that you're gonna be reloading quite a few times when using the battle rifles. But what's the compensation for all of that? Power. Extreme power. Now, I don't normally use graphs so much, but let me pull up my graph maker and just show you what kind of power I'm talking about. Now, as you can see, both the Scar H and the SA-58 have a 43 max damage at 20 meter and a 24 damage at 50 meters. That means it takes around 2 to 5 bullets to kill with other weapons. So even though that they have a slow rate of fire and a low capacity magazine, you'll still be dropping players in a decent time. That's of course if you keep the recoil controlled. Now I did talk about the bad things when it comes to using battle rifles and the good things they have when using them. But I just want to add this. I feel when using battle rifles that they have this awesome feeling. Especially when I go and kill a guy carrying a K10 or M16. You have that satisfying feeling that you just owned a guy using a gun that is supposed to be what makes him the best. and there is nothing much more fun than beating someone who's supposedly better than you. Plus, I think battle rifles have a better learning curve, because since it's harder to use, I think you'll get better at Battlefield Hardline. You'll have a much more learning or skill, to say the least. And yeah, that's all what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I know that the new weapons in Battlefield 4 are up to try in Battlefield 4 CTE, but unfortunately I couldn't talk about them since the servers are being updated. I'll make a following video about them tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then give me the likes and give me the comments, and if you disliked this video, then I really don't give a fuck about the dislikes. So comment what you feel. Put more effort on your dislike. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and share my videos, because sharing my videos will get much noticed. This was MZ101, and guys, see you later next time.